Hey everybody, and welcome back to Slovak Village. It has been like 2 months, I think, since we were here on the map. Let me see. I really hate this new YouTube app. We live. Alright, we look like we're live now. I am trying to figure out why on earth it's not dropping a swath. Not a swath. Is not a swath. Oh well. We will just deal with it. We'll just have to rake it. So it has been, like I said, I think 2 months. We were live on the map. Hey, Genetic J, David, PM, Brax, Kristen, Ian, and Jazz RL. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it looked like on the save game that the last save I had on this save game was early in November. Took a couple months off because we really didn't know much more about the map. Not a lot was going on that I knew about. But now we have some updates. We've got another version of the map. This one has no contracts on it. And of course we are in the middle of summer, so we're not going to be able to play with snow contracts for a little bit, but hopefully we'll get 2 snow contracts to give them a try. And I have word that the map will be releasing very, very soon. I encourage you to go check out the map author's Facebook. It should be in the description. He's going to be providing release update information over there on his Facebook, and he has announced that he is no longer going to be submitting this map to the Giants mod hub. This is going to be a standalone PC only release, at least for now. We've gotten rather frustrated with Giants changing the game, changing the rules, if you will, with respect to what is required for a map. So he's going to go the route of I guess I would call it not a private release, because obviously anyone that has a PC can download it, but basically go with a release outside of the mod hub. What that does mean is that it's not going to be available for consoles. Hey Bev. Now, I'm not going to give you a date. I'm going to let map author kind of make that announcement. From what I understand, he's probably going to be making that announcement in the next week or so. That's how I understood it. That's not a release in the next week. That is an announcement as to when to expect a release. But to say that you probably will be able to give this map a gift for Valentine's Day would probably not be an inaccurate statement. Just up here on field 1, on a Baling contract, we really haven't done any field work up here. I'm going to give this a go. A little depressed. I was going to use Follow Me and have the baler wrapper bale this grass right behind me, but I can't do that now because I can't get this thing to cloth drop. Just run down and get a rake here in a little bit. Hey Charles, how you doing? Anyone new to the map? There is the PDA. This map has many industries on it. production industries using global company. Not a lot has changed since we last looked at the map. There's been some balancing going on as the map author has been playing it some more, basically balancing the production, balancing some of the sell point prices for the production. Once seasons dropped for consoles, they announced the season's snow contracts. So the map author went and added snow contracts, like I said, at the start of the stream. So this will be one of the first maps released to take advantage of the snow contract capability within seasons. And basically what that is during winter, you have snow on the ground, an AI farmer, landowner, business owner will basically pay you money to clear snow from a specific area, and they may ask you to place the snow in a specific area, and that will allow you to then do a snow contract. Sorry about that, guys. That will allow you to do a snow contract, kind of like they do in real life, where you might have a guy who owns a truck and a plow. Basically has a contract to clear parking lots of businesses. You can get paid to clear parking lots or streets or other things. Dan, he didn't rage quit. He, well, he kind of rage quit the mod hub, for sure. I do not know where it's going to be released. I don't know the date that's going to be released. I've got a general idea of a time frame. Like I said, I'm going to let the map author fill those beans. Say that you probably would be able to give this map a decent Valentine's present. Box of chocolates. That would probably not be an understatement. Well, Charles, Seasons has a geo built in, so technically you are playing with a geo, you're just not playing with an add-on geo or a custom one. Seasons has its own geo built in if there is no other one provided. I encourage you to go check out his Facebook, hit subscribe, follow, or whatever the language is over there. He's going to be making announcements related to the map on that page. Kind of a nice long narrow field right here by the river. The boats go up and down the river at some point. What maps are everybody playing today? One more pass, see if it lets us cut any more grass down here. Nope, not really. Okay. Nebraska lands. You're running the pig farm, the cow farm, arable area. I'm just doing Erie Island version 3. Well, according to the map author, there are farmers in the, I guess, southern area of Nebraska that are experimenting with cotton as a viable crop. So if you're using the base geo that comes with the map, you should be able to do cotton. You put your own geo in, then obviously that is going to trump the map. Yeah, dude. Taking this mowing setup back to the farm because we've got our grass field over here we're going to need it for. Well, that is always a possibility, right? There's always the risk of losing crop. Never know, it might come due. So if you can see the plane flying off in the distance over there, pretty faint. Might not translate in the stream. Oh, crashing. Running over people. We're going to take a look at some of this production stuff once we satisfy our mowing contract. And rower do we want? Oh, yeah. think so. It's a big quadro. Thing is massive. It is a rather attractive map. It was rather nice. It was very nice looking in 17 also. Hey Darren, what's up? We're heading up the road. We'll just kind of look across the map. Yeah, it spawns in the shop. Now, some of the bigger stuff will spawn outside in the parking lot. If you buy a bunch of stuff, then it'll spawn out in the parking lot. If you just buy 2 or 3 things, then they will spawn inside the shop. Well, that's how you learn. Still working on the bale stacker. I left that in the mod folder when I did the Nowhere Kansas video, and somebody called me out on it and said, "Hey, what's that bale stacker?" This river will freeze over in the winter. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. This is a standard size map. Yes, it is. Hey, Will. That's new. These signs are new. Signs weren't there the last time I saw the map. Time to let this rake spread its wings. Two and a half passes is going to be done. That is a windrow. You have a rideable train. Goes. Yeah, you could say that standard size map is 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which is, I guess, where people get 2x from. But in reality, 2x is implying that it's double the size of something else. Or it's not. It's standard size, so it's in essence 1x. It's the original. It's the basis of everything. A 4x map is 4 times the size of a standard map, hence 4x. Because a 4x map is 2 standard maps wide and 2 standard maps tall. That would be 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers square. Thing is huge. Well, I was trying to save time. I got the floss mower that let you do a windrow, but it wouldn't drop a swath no matter what I said, so I grabbed this giant rake. Said fine, use this giant rake. I'll be done quick. Crazy, there's no such thing as 2x. Standard size are 4x or 16. There are maps that are smaller than standard size, therefore have a playable area that's smaller than 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. A standard Giants map, Ravenport, Fellsburn, this map, Lone Oak, any map that's out there, pretty much it's in the Giants mod hub, is going to be a 2x map or, well, 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer, a standard size map. Yeah, in the menu it says wide or swath. Pretty sure I had it do that to work right on a different map. Okay. There's our jet. So maps like Nebraska lands are 4x. You could take 2 Slovak Village maps and put it side by side, and that would be the width of the map. 2 Slovak Village maps, one on top of each other, and that would be the north to south distance. Here's one of the boats. Again, like I said, this river freezes over in the winter. There's the PDA. There's a couple of easy ways to know the size of a map. Fastest and easiest is going to be to look at those coordinates at the bottom of the map when we have it full size like this. See, it's 1250 by 123. If we jump down here to the jump down here. And we get as far over here as we can. Okay, it's 1969 by 1937. In essence, if we could get all the way to the corner, it'd be 2048 by 2048. Would be the standard width of a standard map. Anderson Freight, I have honestly zero idea on that. My old system was not a low computer, and the upgraded system that I have put together is definitely not a low-end computer. So I don't have any frame of reference to know. And it's a bit more detailed than one of the standard Giants maps. I'd say if your system struggles with a standard Giants map, then it might struggle pretty bad with this one. If you do okay with a standard Giants map, then you'll probably do okay with this. Oftentimes it's more the mods that you want to use than the map itself. Yeah, so 16x map is four game maps wide and 4 game maps tall. Oops. Get our wrapper. Let's get our wagon. So if Ravenport plays okay for you, then this should be okay, maybe. Can't guarantee you because, like I said, I don't have anything to really govern it. Oops, we gotta put that. Closer. And let's see, do we have our, looks like we have our offset about 2.5 meters. That's work. Hey Jacer, what's up? How's it going tonight? Zoom out so we can see this guy. Oh well, he picks it up. Well, the word on a release is very soon. Obviously much sooner than it was last time we were streaming the map. The map author has got a Facebook in the description. He's going to be posting release updates there. But I was saying earlier that I would say that you would definitely be able to play this map as a Valentine's gift to yourself if he keeps to the schedule that I have heard. The map is no longer going to be committed to giants for release. Seriously, this is why I absolutely hate round balers. So we should probably blame Seasons for some of the release delay. And that is because when Seasons for console was released, it was announced that you could basically have snow contracts on your map now. Snow contracts required the map to be specially prepared to accept snow contracts. So the released version, when it comes out, will have snow contract support. The version that I have here has snow contracts. So hopefully we'll be able to get to winter and be able to demonstrate the snow contracts. And when this map comes out, it may be one of the very few maps at that time that has snow map or snow contract support. Well, usually I have a script in that basically auto stops the baler. I don't have to pay attention to it. Guess I don't have that in here. At least this way we are kind of saving ourselves a little bit of time. Well, I wouldn't say squares is unrealistic for silage. I've seen wrapped square bales in my area. Now it's still a minority. Still the vast majority will wrap with a round baler. You'll see, you know, long lines of round wrapped bales alongside the field. Either individually wrapped or in bale sausages, as I like to call it. I have seen a few farmers with a square bale wrapper. Hey, old timer Dave, how you doing? There's a New Holland dealer in town that has some Anderson continuous wrappers like we have in game. I keep meaning to drop by and snoop in on them, but it never rises to the top of my need-to-do list. Yeah, I think they're getting more popular as big square balers get more popular. You know, back in the day, there wasn't such a thing as a big square baler. You either had round bales, big round bales, or you had, you know, the little square bales. Yeah, Rob, Seasons has got, Real Miss has some information on that on their website. Also, all this talk of round bales has me distracted. Hey, Centurion, what's up? The Centurion? With these windrows, we'd be vomiting out the square bales. Doesn't take long to get the full 4,000 liters. I thought I would stream tonight since I'm not going to be busy putting together a weekend roundup for release tomorrow. Thought what better than to do our first. Been our first? It's not been our first. It's our second stream of the new year. Don't know if we'll keep up with a 3 stream a week schedule or what. Hey, AK in the hay, what's up? How you doing, Binks? Leave that. There we go. Four more bales before this thing is full. You know where I have to take this. Gonna take it all the way down to Wright's Agribusiness. Indeed. Final destination. Ah, yes, that would be on the fringe of being late or early, isn't it? What is it? 4, almost 4 o'clock, 3 something. Hey, Nuke Lab. Thanks for coming by the stream. Happy New Year's to you, Henrik. Hey, Ron. I think I remember some comments that Nuke Lab has put up, but I don't remember any specific, but I think I remember seeing the name in the comments before. Never worry about, don't fear about coming into a live stream where you're full. We'll unload this one. We only bite viewers on the second Thursday of the month when it falls on a waning moon. Question on everyone's head. Links the question on everyone's head is that very question. And what it comes down to is go follow the map author's Facebook. There's a link in the description. He's going to be making a map release announcement soon. What I've been basically saying is that as long as his schedule holds, you should be able to give yourself a Valentine's Day present in playing the map. I'm going to let him give all the official release information over on his Facebook. I don't think he's made that announcement yet. Once he makes it, then I will I'll freely give that out. But he has decided to not bother with the Giants Mod Hub. He's going to be releasing it outside of the Mod Hub. Where is he going to release it? I do not know. Are you flipping kidding me? On the wrong way. I was thinking Wright's Agribusiness was the other direction. And I was wrong. Right across the river. PTX, it's Friday. You're good. It's only the second Thursday of the month. It'll be the first. It'll be the first Friday. You're good for a couple more weeks. Yeah, Jacer, I was looking back. I was looking back at the live streams. I was looking back at the not the comments, but the description that I had on the live streams. Talking about the map being sent to Giants in, I guess, the first or second week of October. And hoping for a release the end of October. I think it was October. It was even before that. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Kind of been a long, dragged out process. That's the field we've been mowing on right over there. Yeah, completely discombobulated. %72 hauled already. It might leave us with a few extra bales. Look at that. Its agribusiness has got some nice equipment there into the shed. How much snow you got up there in the north, Jacer? I was watching a little bit of a YouTuber up there in where are they at? I think they're in Minnesota, maybe Michigan, maybe. And they were talking about the snow and some snow plowing. Been a rather warm late December and January for us so far. I think it was in the 50s today with rain. Hey, Adabo, what's up? Welcome back. Stop, stop, stop. Time to do our 2.5 meter offset. Go. And we had, the last week in December, we had temps close to 70. Definitely in the upper 60s. Multiple days. Plane, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, we had a, what was the... It's somebody else from there, too. Hey, Mouse, how you doing? Happy New Year to you, too. And depending if you are a start from 0 counter or start from 1 counter, it's either the last year of the decade or the first year of the decade. Guess we're just going to push that bale for a while. Oh, quick! Quick! Save the bale. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, magic. Grabs that one too. Oh, just missed it. I'll catch some of this up while we're trying to catch that stray bale. We can make him get it now. There, he should be able to grab it. Well, Das, no one has the map yet. Not been released. Not my map to release. So, go check out the Facebook in the description. That is the map author's Facebook. He's going to be making a release announcement soon. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get a whole 25 or 24 more bales. The fact that we've already got 70-some% satisfied, we might have a good dozen or so bales left over. Oh, there you go. Just roll into the pickup. Hey, Paradise Farms, how you doing? Big windrow, boy, it takes a while. Well, depending on how you're viewing the viewing YouTube, you might not be able to see the whole title. Double back and pick up this little windrow. We missed. Oh, a quick catch up. Well, Hines. There's Hunt. What other brands are there? So basically, there's a link in the description that is going to go to the Mod Authors Facebook page. Check it out. Sign up, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you do on the Faceplace. He's going to be making a release announcement soon. The map is going to be released outside of the Giants Mod Hub, which means it will be PC only. That is basically because I think he's kind of tired of dealing with Giants and the Giants' way of mod testing. Not seen the map before. There's the PDA. There are all kinds of production aspects to the map. I think there's probably at least 10 different production aspects. Kind of been a long time coming, for sure. A little bit longer than recently expected, because when Seasons was released for console, it included the ability to do snow contracts, and snow contracts were added to the map recently. So when the map does release, it will have snow contract support. Oh, well, pretty much any round baler is low. But you're either doing a round baler in one pass and wrapping, or you're having to do a square baler, then come around and wrap. So in the end, I think it might, for the most part, equal out. More bales. Then we'll have a second load. Nick, I have no idea. What site he plans to release it on. And I would say follow his Facebook, subscribe, whatever it is. He'll be making all those announcements in due order over there. And once I know of a release, then obviously then there will be a first impressions video out, and that will also provide the download link. Right. What we're going to do is we are going to unload these and try to push them into the sell point until we have satisfied the contract. Because we are at 78% satisfied. We're going to end up with a fair bit of bales left over that we can keep. it is not going to go to Giant's Mod Hub. That part I do know. This time we won't drive halfway across the map to realize we went the wrong way. There are not any extra crop types, but there is plenty of production. Plenty of production. When we get done our baling contract, we will go and take a look at all that production. That's the PDA. Map's going to play a lot bigger than it is because the fields are so well organized and tightly compacted, tight to each other. Drive over stuff. We're going to be careful what we put in the sell point because these are just wrapped grass bales. We sell extra bales, we're not going to make any money off of them. No, that's not. Oh, is it? Hey, Farmer John, what's up? Tell you what, we're going to make a mess of this. Now you know you got some really good round bales. You can drive over top of them. There's a quality wrapper there. Bales did 4%. That did 3%. Another 3%. This is the epitome of realistic gameplay for sure. what we're known for on this channel. 100% realistic. I'm going to call out the marshmallows. One more. Done. Rest are mine. Free to keep. It is, well, I guess it's, I don't know if you would call it European, it's Slovakian. Oh, it's not painful. Look at all these bales I get to keep. If I just dumped this whole trailer into the sell point, I would have lost all of these. They're just grass. They're not going to give me any money. Well, that's what I hope to provide, John. Good quality adult entertainment. And I'm gonna have to come by the my wheel loader to get that one. Yeah, we've got 14 free silage bales, soon to be silage bales. Plus we made 15 grand on the contract. And we still have a little bit of grass left to bale. Oh, Anderson, I just thought I would use it tonight. Well, when I rebooted this game save after the Kloss DLC came out, I did buy some Kloss equipment. It was going to be a Kloss game save for sure. That is correct. Paradise Farms. Well, thanks for the super chat there, Anderson Freight. Since we have cattle, these are great free silage bales. We won't have any mowable grass probably until some point in autumn. To let us upgrade our food from grass only to silage. I think we're doing 3-day seasons. So 6-day seasons on this save. So it'll take 2 game days before we have our silage bales. Should easily be able to get one more bale out of this. I think we have enough to get 2 more bales, but we'll try. It. There are plenty of slow workers everywhere. I had one at the grocery store the other day, and that was the slowest bagger I have ever seen. They were personally inspecting everything that I had purchased before they put it in the bag. Hey Farmos, what's up? We're just chatting about your warm weather. Apparently. I wonder if I can sneak this rake and get it gathered up into a workable area. Given the sheer size of this rake. Brought to you by the great modder GTX. You would reach way over there. Pull it into a playable area. That. I almost say that's cheating. Pass back. No ice fishing. No ice fishing. What are you going to do? Alright, well, I guess we're not going to get Gonna leave all that there. I'll take care of that later. This is the great Quadro 2000 19-meter working width. Vicksburg, Virginia, Vicksburg. Where's Vicksburg? So we're going to drop these bales off, and then we're going to go and take a tour of the map, take a tour of the production facilities, talk about them and everything, and then that will probably close us out for the night. I'll probably be back on this map on Sunday night, and probably sometime next week. That's what you need to do, David. You need to come over here in our winter and go back down to Australia in your winter down there, and then you're just in perennial winter. Hey, Big Alex, what's up? $15 free brown bales. And 15 grand. Work things up. All right, so here we are at our farmhouse. Out. So this is your farmhouse in town, where you load up the map. After the first save, where your sleep trigger is. Around the back you have chickens, cluckety cluck chickens. And this map is been prepared with the animal pen extension built in. So all you have to do is activate the animal pen extension, and then you can come around here and build out your water troughs and your water valves for all of your animals. This map is still pending release. It is no longer in Giants testing. It's not going to be submitted to Giants at this point. I'm going to head back here into the woods. Get to our first production that we're going to talk about tonight. Hey, RC UK scale models, how you doing? Over here we have, this is a wood chip silo. Basically, you can drop your wood chips in here and then either load them on the train, drop them out of the train, and then load them onto a trailer. Definitely worth the wait since it's free cow food. Then over here, to our right, we have some production. Over here we have two bits of production. We have the ability to make board pallets, and we have the ability to make pallets. So this production is kind of interesting. So you can see this takes boards and makes empty pallets and wood chips. Okay? This requires boards as input. You put the boards over here. Pallets are going to spawn in front here, and then your wood chips are going to be around the side. This particular facility, it takes empty pallets and wood and creates boards and wood chips. So there's an interesting catch-22 with this set of production, and that you need pallets to start making boards, but you need boards to start making pallets. So what is a player going to do? Might ask. Anybody want to ask? Well, what you do is you buy a, where is it? You buy a pallet of pallets at the store. So bring up at least one pallet of pallets. Each pallet of pallets has 7 pallets in it. We bring one pallet of pallets to the board factory. Put it right here. Deliver your logs over here. You're going to get 7 pallets of board wood from your pallet of pallets. You only get 1 pallet per 1 pallet you put in. There's really cool production ratios that I know he was working on. And then once you get this making boards, then you can make as many pallets as you want here, because this will just then feed the board facility. You'll need pallets at other production facilities also. So to some degree, this is where it all kind of starts. Or you could just never make pallets, you could just always buy them. All of this production facilities do have to be bought. This is $341,000, but you can sell everything you can make. So this is obviously where the normal game stops. Here we have soy milk, we have regular milk, we have meat products, we have apples, pears, plums, apricots, tomatoes, green peppers, lettuce, gold, bricks. Board is stone. This is crushed stone. And I thought you could sell pallets too. Seeing that listed. The vast majority of the production is down here in the southern part of the map. Before we head down there, let's double back and go to the quarry. I'm going to show you how we mine for gold. definitely go over there and tell Mr. Hector how excited you are about the map. Whoa! That did not even slow down. Adam, there's going to be a announcement made very soon on his Facebook related to the release schedule. But I would say that you would very likely be able to be playing this by Valentine's Day for sure. I'll let him announce the actual schedule. So here we are at the quarry. Got lots of production here at the quarry. Facility there. We have a facility here. We have another facility right here. And then we've got one down there. So we've got 4 different things we could feed here. And it all starts at the blasting office. We need to put dynamite in the blasting office. And we're going to get 2 stone heaps and a soil heap. How do you get dynamite, you might ask? Well, you buy it at the shop. Buy a box of high explosives, $2,500. Get you a 50-pound box of dynamite. Deliver your dynamite here, and basically you'll start getting heaps of soil and stone over here. You then take that, take the stone, and put it here in the stone crusher. Stone crusher then has all of these cool animations, and then deposits 3 heaps of crushed stone down there where you see those conveyor belts. You bring your soil. Oh, by the way, you also need to deliver diesel fuel. You can haul diesel fuel with a trailer, or you can buy diesel fuel in jerry cans, or basically 50-gallon drums of diesel fuel. Over here, you bring your soil and your fuel and your water. And this is a classic wash plant to extract gold. Put your soil here. Soil goes up. Soil goes into this, which then cleans it, separates it out to stone and soil. Cleans it again, separates it out into stone again, and then soil gets cleaned one final time, and we get gold nuggets deposited in our pan. Then we'll get a heap of stone here. Again, take over here to our stone crusher and make crushed stone. Okay. Down here we take our crushed stone from one of these 3 piles. We add water to it. Put our crushed stone in here. We bring pallets of cement. How do you get your cement? Well, you buy it. You gotta buy pallets of cement. Bring that raw material here. Bring your pallets of pallets here, which either you buy at the store or you make, where we just were at. And you get pallets of bricks. Go on here. There's all kinds of animations going on at this facility. That's the quarry. I've got some live streams in the Slovak Village playlist. that show all of this stuff in operation. Let's head on down to some other production. So you'll see on the PDA the blue icons represent production. I guess the pink looking icons represent train silos. Then of course your normal sell points are the yellow icons. White icons are buy points. Also can't go wrong when you catch air. So you bring your gold down to the bank, just past the bank. That's where you sell your gold. Now, this map does not have mud. So this is a meat processing facility. So you bring animals, live critters, down to here. Take pigs, sheep, and cows. You deposit your animals here. You also deposit empty pallets and cartons. So cartons are cardboard pallets. Guess what? You buy those. Here's a pallet of boxes. Okay, 400 bucks, pretty cheap. You deposit your animals there. Put your boxes here, pallets there, and you can get out either pallets of meat products over here, or you can get out bulk meat products. So the way you get bulk meat products is the map includes a trailer. This trailer is included with the map. Built into the map, it's a refrigerated trailer. And basically you can use this to haul your vegetable products, your milk, and your meat products in bulk. If you don't want to deal with pallets, you can just buy the trailer, back the trailer up to the roll door, and load up your products in bulk. And there will be a proper map video coming out when this is released. Kind of going through the highlights here real quick. This is the bank where you bring your gold. When your gold spawns, you'll also spawn a little toolbox. It's your gold box. So all of these sell points and businesses, for the most part, they also have open and close hours. I'm going to actually slow down the time because I don't want this stuff closing on me. This is our soy milk facility. Pretty straightforward. We bring soybeans, water, empty pallets, and cartons where we dump our soybeans. Where we bring our cartons and pallets. Bring our water, put it in there, and what we get out is we get pig food out of the pipe. We get slurry and we get soy milk. We can either get soy milk in pallets over here under the roof, or we can get it in bulk in the store here using the refrigerated trailer. Across the street, we have a Contemporary Dairy. Contemporary Dairy is going to provide us dairy goods. Pretty straightforward. So what we need to do is we need to supply it with milk, cardboard pallets, and regular pallets. Everything is clearly marked where things go. So that's where your cartons go, where your pallets are going to go. Where we came in at, that's where you're going to get your dairy goods out. And this is where you're going to deposit the milk. Oh, we're not done. Hunt that street sign. Here we have the BGA. On the other side of the BGA, we have another bit of production. Over here we have fruit trees. Fruit trees take water and pallets. You deposit water in this giant tank. You bring your pallets over to this shed, and you start getting pallets of apricots, plums, pears, and apples. Then we have 3 greenhouses. Greenhouses require pallets, water, manure, and carton. Fuel, sorry. Manure, water, fuel, and empty pallets. And you get pallets of tomatoes, green peppers, and lettuce, and chaff. Where the fuel goes, you actually get a little bit of chaff here, kind of waste plant matter. You can obviously just take over to the BGA. Then around front you get your pallets of vegetables. Oh, but wait, there's more. Yeah, they open and close. During the winter, you can't deposit water at the here at the fruit place. So in addition to that type of production, you also have the ability to make pig food, fertilizer, feed. We'll go take a look at those real quick before we close out. Now we park our truck. So here we have the grain mill. Grain mill takes corn and grain, the wheat, barley, corn, and it makes bags of whole grain. Take the bags of whole grain, Put it over here. And this will make pig food. It requires potatoes, water, and whole grain. It'll be full of whole grain at this point, so we need to put potatoes and water in it. Now, for players that don't want to deal with handling little individual bags like this, 500-liter capacities, this is the grain mill we just looked at. Then there's the grain mill Big Brother, which outputs at a spout. Takes the same inputs, but outputs it as a spout. You could sell these because these do show up in your garage. You could sell these if you wanted to. Then put the Big Brother down. Here's the water valve implementation after it's been built for the pig farm. Oh, there's that big jet flying in the sky. Then back at the main farm, we have the ability to make manure, straw, water, and grass. Makes a manure type product. Comes out here, you have to scoop it up, bucket. You want to make manure because you need manure to make solid fertilizer. You put manure in both of these containers, then add water and you get solid fertilizer. Again, output here at the pipe. Make your own solid fertilizer. And then you have the Seed Master. Takes grain and liquid fertilizer. Now, you don't have a way to make liquid fertilizer. And then you get seeds out of that. That is basically the production here on the map. Here's the global company menu. It only shows you the stuff you own. At this point, we don't own all of the production. Till now. So there's the sawmill. The inputs, the outputs, pallet fabrication. So obviously you can see where the inputs go, the outputs. Soy milk production. Inputs, outputs, and some of these you can buy. Product. You could buy water. For example, we could buy soybeans. Get these operational. Dairy, there's the lot of pallets you can output. Milk. Already talked about that. The meat factory. Quarry. Go in the quarry, there's multiple blasting office, stone crusher, gold separator, and concrete. Orchard. You have your orchard, and then your 3 greenhouses. Apples, pears, plums, and apricots. Big food mixer, your manure maker, etc. You can indeed. So you can go here and not only buy these placeables, you can buy, I don't think there's any big bags. No. You can buy pallets of pallets, $110 for 7 pallets. And if you put 1 pallet of pallets in a production facility that takes pallets, you'll get 7 pallets of product out before you run out of pallets. Interesting concept. 7 in, 7 out. You buy a pallet of cartons, boxes. You can obviously buy your high explosives, and you buy your cement. You can either buy fuel and transport it using a fuel trailer, like the fuel trailers here in the Universal Tank Pack. You can haul fuel around in this, or you can buy fuel, buy a barrel of fuel, and transport that to the production facility that needs fuel. What do you mean a list of prices? Isn't a list of prices. Unless you're talking about the buy menu. A whole lot of sell points and a whole lot of products. Yeah, straw, water, grass to make a manure-like product. Call it composty if you wanted to. You know, rotting plant matter. Then you take the rotting plant matter and mix it with something. Water? Was it water? Something. Magically made it into solid fertilizer. Of course, gold. Looks like it's going to give you a lot of money, but it's going to take an awful lot gold to make 1,000 liters of gold. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do us for the night. We'll be back on the Slovak Village on Sunday, maybe. And now that we magically own all the land, we'll probably get some production going. See it in operation. Gotta do something while we wait for our crops to come due. Now that we own all the land, well, we're going to have lots of crops. So until next time, happy farming.